Some doors are locked for a reason, and the truth is absolutely terrifying.
For centuries, the Mughal Empire maintained an illusion of invincibility. They anchored this supreme authority in a single object, the legendary peacock throne. This miniature painting captures the ruler seated upon that very throne. It took 7 years to build, requiring over 2,000 pounds of solid gold and precious stones. Set high into the top canopy, resting right above the emperor's head, was the massive Koh-i-Noor diamond. Generations of Mughal emperors hoarded the wealth of the subcontinent, filling their treasuries while ignoring the shifting political landscape outside their borders. They believed their sheer financial mass made them untouchable. But a treasury of this scale has a gravitational pull. The empire's defining symbol of strength had become a massive target. Across the Western Mountains, a new power was watching. Where the Mughals saw a divine right to rule, he saw a bloated treasury entirely disconnected from the military force required to defend it. This is Nadir Shah. Rising from a nomadic herdsman to absolute ruler of Iran, his ruthless campaigns earned him a reputation as the Napoleon of Persia. While the Mughals debated poetry, he forged a disciplined, loyal, and lethal army in constant warfare. In 1738, he mobilized his forces. This map traces his aggressive push eastward, sweeping out of Persia, crushing the mountain passes of Afghanistan, and marching directly toward the plains of Delhi. Nadir Shah targeted the Mughal administration with a singular focus on extraction, aiming to strip the capital of its assets to fuel his own empire's expansion. Delhi was a formidable stronghold. The Red Fort's massive stone walls, seen here, were designed to withstand protracted sieges, yet the emperor's defense collapsed immediately. Nadir Shah marched through the Lahore Gate as a conqueror, accepting his formal surrender. For a brief period, an uneasy occupation settled over the city. Persian soldiers walked the markets, collecting heavy ransoms while the civilian population watched in fearful silence. The tension broke when false rumors spread through the alleys claiming Nadir Shah had been assassinated. Emboldened, small groups of Delhi citizens attacked and killed a handful of Persian troops. The retaliation was absolute. This disorganized rebellion provided Nadir Shah with the exact justification he required to unleash his hardened military upon a trapped civilian populace. On the morning of March 22, 1739, Nadir Shah rode to the Suneri Masjid. He drew his ornate sword from its scabbard and gave a silent, fatal order, the Qatl-e-Am, a general massacre. Persian soldiers forced their way into homes, shops, and places of worship. Within a span of just 6 hours, an estimated 30,000 men, women, and children were slaughtered in the streets. The geography of the capital absorbed the horror. This vintage view shows the Yamuna River. According to contemporary accounts, the sheer volume of corpses thrown into the water turned the river visibly red. Through the screaming chaos and burning neighborhoods, Nadir Shah sat atop the mosque, quietly drinking coffee. He ignored the desperate pleas of Mughal nobles begging for mercy. This slaughter was a calculated instrument of terror. Brutalizing the population paralyzed the Mughal leadership, ensuring they would surrender the entirety of their accumulated wealth without a second thought. To stop the bloodshed, Emperor Muhammad Shah capitulated completely, granting the invaders unrestricted access to the imperial vaults. Persian soldiers systematically gutted the vaults. They dismantled the golden beds, packed up chests of emeralds and rubies, and carefully extracted the crown jewel of the collection, the peacock throne. This miniature painting illustrates the incredible logistics of the extraction. It took a procession of thousands of elephants, horses, and camels, stretching for miles, just to carry the plunder out of the subcontinent. This chart visualizes the immediate economic fallout. The bars show the massive drain on the Mughal treasury in 1739, completely dwarfed by the corresponding spike in Persian wealth. The sheer volume of looted gold allowed Nadir Shah to suspend all taxes in his empire for 3 entire years. The 700 million rupees extracted from the city effectively moved the center of global wealth out of the subcontinent, marking a definitive end to India's era as the world's leading economic power. Nadir Shah left Delhi a hollow shell. These ancient stone ruins reflect the broken state of the Mughal Empire. Stripped of its gold, its citizens decimated, and its authority shattered. The peacock throne was later dismantled, but the Koh-i-Noor diamond survived. It passed through the hands of Afghan emirs and Sikh maharajas, following a continuous trail of military conquest and political assassination. Today, the stone rests within this royal crown, securely displayed under glass in the Tower of London. Its brutal extraction from the Indian subcontinent is completely obscured by the clean, quiet environment of a museum. The Koh-i-Noor is a flawless diamond, but its journey out of Delhi was paved with devastation. The true cost of the stone was paid in the blood of 30,000 citizens. The Mughal Empire never recovered its pride or its power. If you want to uncover the dark, hidden histories behind the world's most famous artifacts, subscribe to Gupt Call.
If this mystery shocked you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to AIMystDK for more unbelievable mystery stories. There's something in there. We must get out.